Hi, my name is Bison, and welcome to Dirty 20 Gaming. Tonight we're going to be playing a little bit of Cyberpunk Red. This is Carnage Heights. These wonderful people are brave enough to join me, and so um, first we're going to start with Shane.
Sure, catch me while I'm muted. Hello, everybody. I am Shadow, also known as the True Shadow Master. Tonight I play Shane the Nomad. Uh, I'm one of the founding members of the Desperate Dice Rollers gaming channel on Discord. Please come out and say hi to us. We love having folks come in. Um, I can usually be found in the Dirty 20 gaming channels here and there. And in just a short while, I will be the narrator for our upcoming Fatal Familiars game. Uh, more about that later because I don't want to take everybody's talking time. So, welcome everybody.
I watched Hellhounds go over a bit of the manual. It looks interesting, to say the least.
I've read
Um,
it. I'm
mm.
confused by it. I look forward to it being explained to me in detail.
Just as a
Next,
teacher, imaginations go wild. It is Pokemon, Digimon, collectible card game come to life for adults.
Persona.
yeah,
I
it
really like
looks super
Persona.
neat.
I'm going to
The
stop talking.
manual itself is it's very it explains entire things in just graphics. I really liked it. I thought it was really well done. Definitely check that out on Wednesdays. Next we're gonna go with Kraken.
Okay, about the muting finding the mouse. Hello, everybody. I play Kraken here and now. I'm Real Chan. I also play John Doe Deere on Fridays with Kevin and wonderful Janet. And I think that's all. Trying to show off my photography, but I'm too lazy to update my fun photos, so maybe some other time. And I'm happy to be here.
I'll be right back.
That's all. Please, next.
All right. Next we'll go with Exit. I just have to fix something and I'll be right back.
Hi.
Like he made a Swift U.
Huh?
Hi.
Hello. I'm Ruth. I'm here on Tuesdays as Exit. I will eventually be here on Wednesdays. I don't know as who yet. That yeah. And I'm also here on Sundays as Anya. Um, yeah, I really don't have anything going on other than that. Other than applying for jobs, which is
Yay.
amazing.
Like pulling fingernails.
Someone else go, please.
All right. Next we'll go with Red Death.
It's more like bamboo splints under the fingernails, really, for job hunting. But yeah, no. Anyways, hi, I am the Scarred Adventurer. Here on Tuesdays, I play Red Death. On Thursdays, I try to play Kurt Augustine. I do. I literally, it's a struggle. I'm sick so often. Anyways, otherwise, you will find me working with, on Sundays, you will also find me working with the wonderful, with some wonderful people that are here as well. I'm clearly not all in my right mind. I am so sorry. It'll be better later. I promise. No, I don't. On Sundays, I am the great and mighty narrator of the game Vest and the Devil You Know. And on Wednesdays, I look forward to bringing a character that at the moment his art looks like he has RBF. But yes, that's resting bitch face for people who are a little. Yeah. Anyways, otherwise, you can find me working with Tango Productions to bring you stuff. I look forward to bringing you stuff. There is stuff in the pipeline, and I am just so many ideas and so little time, and then so many ideas and too much time and not enough. It's just a round circle of what.
All right. And lastly, the lovely Magic, please.
Oh, hey y'all, I play Magic. My name is Sarah. I also go by Sans. Uh you can find me over on Tango Productions where I stream myself. What used to be twice a week. That's gonna change because That's gonna change because I am also in the Wednesday game as a character that is actually out of my comfort zone.
Ooh.
I made this decision to do this character. I was like, am I gonna do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Let's see how well I can. I'm working on stuff with the Scarlet Adventurer that will eventually come out. I am also in a Zoom show called Spaceship Online that opens March. I want to say 8th technically. I am also here besides today and Wednesdays on Thursdays DMing the full school campaign and on Sundays playing Lily O'Connell. I think that's everything. That is my list done. So yes, it finally did it at the right time.
And lastly, I am Bison Stonefist. I'm a regular contributor on this channel. I will be here 4 nights a week once Brave New World starts up on Mondays. On Thursdays, I am in Sarah's campaign. I play Encino, the Dragonborn Paladin, and resident protect all the goblins guy. On Saturday, I play Sid Brimlock, the apparently classist. I learned that last week. Engineer. He's classist in a good way. Anyways, he's a union man. He is our engineer in necrobiotic game Dead to Rights. If you like drama and interpersonal connection, definitely check that one out. It's been a lot of fun, and we're just starting the 3rd act. Anywho, Cyberpunk Red was written by Mike Pondsmith and is distributed by R. Talsorian Games. Our VTT of choice tonight is Roll20. Character art is done through Hero Forge and or Scard's Fingers. Pixabay is where we got the background image, and we can thank our resident artist, Thunderscape7, for making it background art. We are an engineer, yes. We start back at the Kincaid Nomad Camp. The med techs are just a blur, shouting to each other in Cantonese as they try to attend to their patient, injecting his thrashing body with syringes and taking readings. Marcus Kincaid, the clan's leader, waits until one of them has a spare second, holds his hand out, and receives a piece of paper with some brand names on it. He hands the list to Shane. No hospital in Night City is going to treat a nomad in this condition. You'll need to hit a Reading Emergency Operations Ambulance. They're vultures that prey on the injured and extort their next of kin. You're doing the city a favor. Look for the ones with the lights and sirens on. That's how you know they're empty. He swears in Turkish. Try not to crash them too badly. We need the meds intact. Look for these brands. Anything else is plunder. We don't have much time. The last sentence hits the camp like a gunshot. Everyone starts scrambling to find some way to help. The Outriders have already taken off. Merchants are peeking over Shane's shoulder to see what chems they need to look for. The kids are organizing themselves into scavenging parties to check the local scrap piles. The elderly make their way to the cooking pots. The boys are going to be hungry when they get back. In the midst of the chaos, Magic finds herself ignored next to Red's bed.
Magic's gonna lean down next to Red. We'll find him. He's out there, and he still loves you. Hold on for him.
You barely perceive it, but he squeezes your hand. And then you guys are off, racing towards the city. It's going to be a couple of minutes before you actually reach, 15 to 20 minutes before you reach the city proper, even going at full speed.
Exit, you driving or navigating?
Exit is not with us.
I thought
It's
she
just
was.
Shane and Magic, I thought. Exit and Red went to
The
Arasaka's
Yakuza,
with the dirty.
Venom.
We're en route to Viper.
Ah, my
Right.
memory was faulty then. Magic. I hand
My
her.
memory is so bad.
I hand the list to Magic. You're navigating.
I'll do my best.
Okay. So, um, we will quick cut to Red Death and Exit. You guys arrive at the dojo that Exit met Viper at. You don't see you still see the SUVs parked in the side alley, but the gaggle of Tiger Claws vehicles that you saw last time is no longer there. It looks like just a regular workday. I do not remember where Kraken is. I was
We
so
did
fixated.
not say. I don't know. The last thing he did is plant the message
Oh, right.
at the bar.
Um,
No, don't worry, we will figure it out later.
who do you go with? Do you go with Magic and Shane, or do you go with Red Death and Exit? We'll say that because I do know you snapped
Okay,
out of your.
he
you
would
snapped out
go
of your
with
recipe.
Magic and Shane.
Okay.
He does not like organized crime. He respects the nomads.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yep. So
Look, I've never been very fond of organized crime either. I just like disorganized crime, you know, the fun stuff.
fun stuff.
Yeah, definitely. But Kraken has got some bad memories from working to gangs,
yeah.
mafia, and
Yeah.
stuff.
To Kraken, I'm sure the difference between the Yakuza and the Bratva is the style of tattoo.
Definitely, and he kind of respects nomads, and he likes change. He likes magic. He likes all his team, but he prefers to go for the nomads when he can.
So you guys had the carbon with you?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm trying to remember because I didn't watch the
Yeah,
episode.
the
The guy
Barely
the
Alive
bartender.
Carbon for a present to Venom.
So
So, I think
pretty
when we
sure-
get in there, we should just like drop them on the floor. We'll have a conversation. Shouldn't be too long, I don't think.
I don't imagine. Say, do you think they would prefer it being gift wrapped, or you think just gagged and bound is enough? We've got some lovely ribbons in the back.
Oh, that's right. You didn't kill him. He was just
Critically injured.
critically injured.
I think I stabilized him.
Yeah, with the paramedic role. He's not walking anytime soon.
No, and
No.
I don't imagine that he's gonna be very talkative.
No.
Red Death would have
he's-
definitely gagged him beforehand.
right now he's passed out from the pain. So he's just lying in your back seat of the stolen car.
In the trunk.
Yeah.
This time she
big-
doesn't
big
park.
in the
seat.
trunk. That's right. You delivered him French style.
This time she doesn't park a couple blocks down. She just parks as close as she can.
Okay.
Red will actually look at you and say, "Why not try parking in their garage or sort of thing?"
It's
The car and the man are both a prize.
what it looks like is just a dojo, like
Or like
metal-
behind the dojo, so
Yeah, like
whatever
there's a
works.
side alley that's got some SUVs in it, and Exit surmises that that's Viper and his entourage. But yeah, that alley, there is room enough for another vehicle.
Right. She's gonna whip it into park. Because she'd been driving pretty fast.
Well, in terms of time, it depends. Like, because this guy, he you stabilized him, but he doesn't have long for this world as it is.
Mm.
So you probably moved at a pretty good speed.
Yeah.
People in Night City see the speed limit as a suggestion anyway. So
The speed limit's always been a suggestion.
Look, the speed limit is the minimum, not the maximum.
Yep.
all right, so you
All right. Shall we?
Let's go.
Please don't piss him off.
I have no intention of pissing him off.
Brilliant, thank you.
That does not mean I won't. I'm just saying I have no intention of doing it. Look, I am familiar
That's a
with
start.
I'm familiar enough with people to know that I say things that piss them off.
And I assume we're heading in now.
Yeah.
Red Death gets some eyes. 6.5-foot tall solos with a theme generally do.
Yeah, he's also carrying his what's very clear to anyone who's ever seen one is a sword wrapped in just kind of in a canvas wrap. It's in its sheath and it's everything, so it's not meant to be pulled out.
Yeah, the Wanderer's wrap.
Yeah.
I don't want to
And-
have to use this, but if you make me unwrap this fucking thing, I swear to God.
I spent 2 hours yesterday doing this, and I don't want to do it again.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you see them, they kind of make eyes like they're watching you. They recognize exit, so at this point in juncture, it's kind of more of almost a show of force. There's at least 6 of them. They all look pretty well muscled, and they're either wearing suits and they've got guns, or you see them in kind of training gis, but with swords, like the no guard kind of tantos.
Okay.
When you do go into the dojo, you see Viper in the center. He's it looks like he's going through some katas with some tiger claws. Except the tiger claws are wielding actual weapons and they're going at him as hard as they can. It looks like something out of a Bruce Lee movie.
Is there anything I can recognize that would literally, on my end, I'm not going to, I'm prefacing, I'm not going to point out any of Viper's flaws and go, you could have done a little better this way. But watching him, can I see any, like, just some of the movement that should be a little smoother, where he's stepping too much on one foot or putting too much pressure on his knees or whatever it is?
He's your first no. Actually, give me a human perception check.
Yeah, figured.
I think it's in social.
Am I
It
able
is.
to help?
You would be looking for something different,
Wait.
exit, because he's looking at fighting form. I think you're just looking at, or you would be. Yeah, give me a roll, anyways.
I got 13, which
13.
is 1 less than my max.
Red Death, what you notice is more. The wrestling term is he's stiff. He's throwing potatoes. This is clearly a training exercise, but his punches are landing with a little bit too much force. His knee strikes are a little too close to the kidney. These guys are taking a little too long to get up. He's hurting them.
He's in a mood.
He's in a mood. Or he's just doesn't care about if they get hurt.
No, this to Red, it seems. Sorry, one last question. I know you said stiff. Does look, because I'm looking at the form, looking at everything I can. Does he seem agitated, or does he just seem like this is every day, bored with it almost?
Give me another human perception roll.
Okay. This one's going to do much worse.
8.
Yep.
Your perception is that he's actually no. Give me tactics,
Thank you.
because I know that's something.
Because that I'm good at. Where is it? Here we go. 18.
18.
10 better than the last one.
You notice that he is deliberately, in your mind, he's wasting movement in order to deliver a more devastating hit. Like what could have just used a simple toss or an elbow strike, he goes for the grapple, the big Muay Thai knee. You know, he's wasting energy in order to hurt people.
Red is definitely in the back of his head. He's definitely thinking. He's kind of confused as to how he's being this wasteful with his movement. At the
Mhm.
same time, just
It doesn't seem to slow him down any.
no. But it's one of those. He could hit them 5 more times if he were to actually just
Yeah.
you won't deal as much damage with one hit. You're going to deal about twice as much if you actually
He's
bother
doing
to
it
be
for
more
show.
fluid.
Yeah.
Pardon
What
me.
Exit picks up is more the tiger claws. They're almost ashamed. Like they're here because they screwed up. This is discipline. But they were also basically told to, go as hard as they can, and this is the best they can do. Like, from your standpoint, their effort is almost embarrassing.
From Red's, Red is reading the opposite thing.
Mhm.
Not from the tiger claws, but he's reading Viper's movements as embarrassing.
Yeah.
How ineffective.
Oh, it's still effective.
It's effective. It's just not as effective as it could be.
Yeah, it's
It's
definitely
like half as good.
This is a guy who learned how to fight by hurting people, not a guy who learned how to fight by practicing.
Yeah. And he also just thinks back, Fade would be so disappointed.
Yeah. When he appears to notice you guys coming in, he kind of ends the fight by grabbing the person he's fighting and literally throwing them through one of the bamboo walls. And that's a good 6-7 meters. Like just absolutely yeets him into the wall. When he does, he kind of like his stance finishes, like the way the throw finishes and the way he just sort of his natural movement. Red Death, you see his Viper tattoo in full all across his back.
All Red Death sees is a baboon showing his blue ass.
He turns.
I know that this is supposed to be an intimidation thing.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Nope. Didn't work the first time either.
Assurance 4. We've already started.
Is he worth keeping?
Well, that's up to you to decide.
Didn't ask you.
If you want, he's one that has a decent amount of information.
He walks over to him. And Red Death, you can see that he's got snake-like eyes. He's full commitment to the bit.
There is a visible attempt from Red Death not to kind of go, this guy, like, what the fuck?
Give me a perception roll. Awareness perception, please.
Awareness perception? All right. Not human perception.
No.
16.
You notice it's extremely faint. So whoever his Ripper Doc was is amazing. You see faint lines coming down his, like just the lines of his mouth and sort of down.
Oh, he's got a nice set of vampires.
They're not vampires. Because like you know how vampires tend to look. It looks like he's got something worse, but he's definitely augmented for sure.
That's kind of what I meant by I know like vampires aren't the same the thing I have. It wouldn't be the same thing as I have. He'd want something that looks more snake-like
Yeah,
and goes a little more overboard.
yeah, that's definitely what you gather from this guy is he's got something like there. It's not just his like obvious power. Like this guy is augmented heavily.
Does it look like he's? I know that you said I can see the very faint, thin lines.
Mhm.
Do they look like they're beginning to open?
No,
Cool.
but it does look like they've either been used recently or they don't set properly once it's done. Girl, look into his ass. Um, anyways, he looks
He's been
down,
telling
he
lies.
grabs this carbon by the hair, and he lifts him up and looks at him. He's still passed out. What did he do? His job.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
What did he do? What was his job?
He was a barkeep. But he also seems to have some authority. There's only one person they'd put behind the bar.
Drops him. You can hear his head bounce off the tatami mats. He gestures to the tiger claws, and they, as they slowly pick themselves up off the floor, they grab him by his hands and his feet, and they kind of drag him off. We will learn everything we can. This is a start. Don't disappoint me.
I have more information. It's a recording on my agent, but
You get
recorded
the
conversation.
very slightest raising of an eyebrow.
So there's more information for you, if you'd like, unless you want to see what they can do.
They, meaning just meaning
The tiger claws.
Oh. Give us what you have.
How?
Red
I'm
is
trying to.
trying to at least kind of motion to you. You have the upper hand in this situation. Take it.
A little
How this
like
looks is likely like what it would actually look like is a slight kind of like laying of a hand on the shoulder and then taking it off. Just enough pressure to kind of go. You know,
He did this once in LA at the casino.
Hmm?
I said he did this once in LA at the casino, so you know it with like the hand. You have the advantage. He's done that before. Pretending to be your muscle. Backstory. Don't worry about it. Backstory. I'm saying you recognize the gesture.
And now, Ruth doesn't know what to do with that information.
You could just send the video from your internal agent to Venom or to Viper. or two roads.
So what you have is a bargaining chip. You have information that they don't.
Mhm.
So you can flat out refuse, give them a power move of your own. You could try and haggle for it.
It's all right. Me knowing things wants to say things, but this is not my decision.
I'm curious. My medication's worn off. My thinkies are off.
Okay.
I can give a slight hint, which
Yeah.
is don't haggle. That is the
So
worst.
haggle is literally a skill of hers.
Oh, I know. I'm saying don't try to haggle with the information. That's the worst thing you can do in a situation like this. Not saying don't use your skill haggle.
Yeah.
I'm saying don't actually haggle. This is strength shows more than consideration and accommodation.
Yeah. I would just give it to him.
Strength is respect. The ultimate move, like Kraken could, one of the ultimate moves that, like Kraken says, is just give it to him and then go, you owe me now. And then walk out.
Yeah.
Or you could keep it to yourself and let him know, and he now knows that you know something that he doesn't, and he doesn't know what it is. You can try and make him pay for it. I mean, you're a fixer. Fixers don't do shit for free.
I'm thinking of the you owe me, because the you owe me could be a favor or it could be money.
The look Viper gives you after you say that and hand him the chit, the little data flash drive or whatever, it's a little bit of the lion, the witch, the audacity of this bitch, and a
Look,
little bit of
this is my job.
yeah, and a little bit impressed.
She just has like a small smirk on her face.
And it doesn't take, it's not a very long pause, but it feels like an eternity. And
Red is gripping his weapon just a little bit during that eternity pause.
yeah. And then eventually
Exit stands up straighter.
yeah. He eventually reaches out his hand and exit with your audio filter, your audio cyber augmetics. You can hear him say, "This is why I don't date white chicks," in Japanese.
I'm going to respond in Japanese.
Are you wanting to insult him or are you wanting to? Because there is one insult I actually know that is I don't have the translation for it, but I don't have the translation for it in Japanese, but the actual English translation is your mother has an outie belly button, and that is it's like using the C word here. It is the most disrespectful, rude thing you can possibly say to a person in Japan. Because they are mama's boys. That's a bit of a generalization, but it's also true from the person who lived in Japan.
I'll go with that because of the amount of times he has just insulted me and I've taken it.
I'm gonna roll
He
initiative.
drops it. He drops the memory stick when you say it back. And there's like this awkward moment where it's like he's not going to bend down and pick it up, but he knows neither of you are going to do it. And then eventually you see a random tiger claw sort of like scurry in, grab it, and hold it up to him. And he's just like, "Why are you still here?" Trying to take back control of the situation.
Red's
Well,
actually
we were
going to start ushering a bit as well to kind of, we should leave now before we make things really bad. But
Exit just
also,
nods.
but also, if any of that information of what he said was shared with Red, then I have one thing I'd like to say. And it just turns out, and it would, it's just, this
Would
is why
Red
she
have been
doesn't.
able to hear it?
I don't think Red has.
I don't have cyber audio. No. So I would literally have to be told.
Thank you for using the actual word, because I was going to use cyber ear and that didn't sound right.
He would have heard Exit's response, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exit kind of just goes, "Pleasure doing business."
So you guys make your way out of the dojo, having charisma rushed a Yakuza boss.
Yeah. Red is under his breath, just I was looking up Japanese profanity to remind myself what some of them are. So he just Hitakusa, which just means clumsy and lacking skill. Not about exit.
This guy is definitely like Red Death. You can tell that this guy's used to his hostility getting results.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And sorry, as we're leaving, Red will give a curt, no more than 15 degrees bow. The kind that you would use to say hello to a friend. Because anything more than that is showing you too much respect.
Yeah, that you don't get a visible response from Viper, but you get a whole lot of very hushed oh shits from the various tiger claws.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I assume I would hear that.
Absolutely. Like in Japanese and in English, you hear oh shit.
Exit, because she's already turned away.
Mm-hmm.
She just chuckles a bit under her breath.
So as you
we're leaving, I make direct eye contact with one of the loudest oh shit people, kind of like shut your mouth, and then keep following Exit out the door.
Exit hears you have got to learn to shut up, buddy. Very, very, very quiet, like a whisper to your cyber audio. You hear, "You've got to learn to shut up." The various guards give you a far more respectable berth. The intended violence isn't there anymore. One or two of them actually look impressed, but not too impressed. You don't want the boss to find out. And with that, we're going to get back to...
as we just finish exiting, Red's going to give a deeper bow to the people giving us more room. Not very deep still. It's like 30 degrees. Yeah, it's still, but just like twice the amount that Viper got.
And Exit bows her head. She's not used to the formality. She just knows the language and a bit about how the tiger claws work.
Yeah.
And as Red Death is finally leaving, he's going, how the fuck do I know any of this?
Yeah. Yeah, Red Death basically he full on born identitied that entire scene. The bits that he knew, the inflections, all that stuff was familiar to him, but at the same time, so very foreign. You guys haven't heard from Shane or Magic or Kraken for a bit. You do know that they were heading to the Nomad camp.
Oh, she has to bring the car back to the nomad camp. So she's going to
To
head
some
that
chop
way.
shop.
Great, to the chop shop.
Yeah.
Because not all the way to the camp, but there is some chop shop in the city she knows about.
Yeah.
And Shane told her
I'm,
to get the car there.
yeah. Did the Tiger Claws take the car as a, this is clearly a gift for us, right?
There's
Not that Viper was aware of. We just gave him the body. We just
there
gave him the carbon.
there are two tiger claws kind of like in the vicinity. You know what a scope job is. Like they're definitely peeping the car to see if anybody's gonna do anything about it. You know, see if it's abandoned or, you know, what people do when there's a, you know, a vehicle that's just been left around.
What do I need to roll to glare out at them through goggles?
I think I shall as well.
Okay, let me just pop up your character sheet here. Actually,
Just like a
Just
little.
love
Nuh-uh,
this
back
false
off.
scene.
sounds like a social of some sort.
Would that be
Um,
interrogation?
Actually,
Yes! Click!
I'm actually gonna say streetwise.
Okay.
That's still fine.
Not as good for me.
Oh,
But apparently it doesn't
23.
matter because Exit is
So
more
cool.
intimidating than I am at this distance.
she's cool as shit.
Yeah, it's not so much the intimidation, it's the oh shit, that's Exit. And they get
Do I have a reputation?
you have a
Damn.
bit of a reputation. You saved Roach's life enough that he changed his name.
Fucking love that guy.
Yeah, and like that in of itself is kind of pretty. Like you've definitely got the rank and file know your name. And you're starting to make an impression on Viper too, whether he likes it or not.
He's been trying to intimidate me. I'm just trying to leave an impression on him.
Yeah.
Whether it works or not.
Yeah, I think secretly Viper seethes at the fact that he keeps getting shown up by this random gaijin from the city he doesn't even want to be in. He'd rather be back in Tokyo.
Oh, that's actually. I am happy he didn't say that in front of Red Death because that would have also borne identitied something more violent.
Yeah.
Not
Exit has
violent.
kind of just
threatening.
brushed off all the insults.
Yeah, you definitely
It doesn't
do.
take to those. He doesn't know why, but he doesn't.
All right, so we are going to cut back to Shane, Magic, and Kraken. As you race towards the city, the image of Big Red never really leaves your mind. For Shane, it's like seeing a fallen brother. You're a nomad, and nomads have a code. And one of those codes is regarding hospitality, and the Kincaids have been nothing but family to you since you've been here. And you've only been here a couple of days. For the rest of you, Big Red is a friend. For 6 months, him and Quiet Steve were your transportation, your home base, your confidants, even the cavalry once or twice. Always just an agent call away. And now they need your help. Both of them.
Yeah, Kraken's like willing to give his left arm because
Yeah.
he likes that guy so much.
It doesn't take long to find a meat wagon. The flashing lights and sirens mean most vehicles give them a wide berth. pull everybody over to, where's the map? This is the map. Bam. So the way this works is left arm, is that the good one? Is put your character tokens on this truck wherever you happen to be seated.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to give
No.
them a call.
How do you put the token out? Because
You can click on your character sheet and
yeah, you
drag.
click on your character name in the tab,
yeah,
and then drag and drop.
I tried to do it, but oh, it did. Okay,
And then
it would be in the back.
Since,
Totally.
since both of you are in the truck now, you do note that the Sheila can comfortably seat 6.
yeah, I just didn't make it 3 tiles wide.
Yeah, no, I understand why.
Yeah.
Right. Multitasking here, guys.
No problem.
Exit.
It's all a process.
Did I miss something? I bet you I missed something.
My brain just for some reason went to that meme from Umbrella Academy where they're just passing each other.
It's like
The
red and
scenario I had is
exit
kinda
are
like that.
5.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're
And-
on ya.
Yeah. That's
Sonya.
exactly what's going through my head. Okay.
Who is now Victor?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So the way this works is Sheila and the meat wagon van, the REO meat wagon, or go first in the initiative, and they get their move. Basically, it's going to take 10 move to maintain your speed with wherever you are on the map here. If you want to go into the opposite lane, it is a DV15 drive check, and then 17 to stay in that lane. And the idea is either to kill the driver or convince him to otherwise stop the vehicle, or to crash the vehicle itself. So if I can get Magic and Kraken to roll initiative for me.
Okay. Gonna do that.
7.
Oh, where's the? Oh no, where is it now? The turn order. There we go. Oh no, it disappeared.
I got 17.
Okay, so how do I clear it? Remote clear list. Yes. All right, and then the meat wagon gunner. That's a 5. That's an 8. Okay. And then
Magic hasn't changed yet from her Eve outfit. I just remembered.
So a cosplayer and a crazy red guy.
She looks like a rotten Johnny. Like she'd be part of them right now.
Yeah,
Good.
she would look like one of the faults.
Yeah.
Falls into my plan.
Fake outs.
Magic is panicking because she's like, I know nothing about cars. I can't fight. Ah.
Scare them.
And then Kraken
Kraken was 17.
and 17.
Maybe you'll get really lucky and one of them is subscribed to your Twitch channel.
Shane, we'll put him at 18. Actually, if I can get Shane to roll initiative just for virtue of Yeah. 13. Okay. And then the driver rolls his. I said the driver rolls his 9. Okay, so you go first. So you're at 18. And then add one more. Meat wagon. Driver. Yeah. So I am trying to make this work.
No
Oh.
problem, it's all good.
Okay, and then
It's a lot of plates to spin.
New mechanics we're working with too, so
Yeah,
Mhm.
don't worry about
yeah, this
it.
is going to be our first vehicle combat. Okay.
Yay.
hope I make it enjoyable.
Yeah, so so your vehicle's movement has movement of 20 and 70 structure points. When you go, basically what happens is your movement is basically 10 if you want to move like squares. One movement is one square. If you want to fall back, you will not use your movement. And because you have a pretty good driving skill, you can make an action while you drive, unless you are trying to do something fancy. Then your action is that maneuver. Like if you're going to go into the opposite lane, it's DV15 to get between the poles, and then DV17 to DV17 to maintain, because you are trying to avoid traffic.
Right.
And then everybody will have to move their characters along with the truck. So
Alrighty. First question. Which
Mhm.
one of you is a better shot?
Me.
I don't like
would say.
guns.
And with that answer, Shane flicks a switch on the dashboard and the roof above Kraken opens.
Hooray! Kraken puts his bald head outside.
Alright. And how fast is that meat wagon one?
they're both compact ground cars, so they're moving at about the same speed. We'll say highway speed is what, 50 miles an hour, 88k, or no, sorry, a little bit slower. I'm trying to translate from American Truck Simulator. We'll say about 40 miles an hour, which I think is what, 70k. That's in-house highway or in-city highway.
Okay. So yeah, that's going to be the first thing, is to accelerate. I want to try and get to the right of them, not the left.
On this side.
Yep.
Okay. So you get 10 squares of movement. You should be able to move your vehicle. Be able to drag and move Sheila. Unless I screwed that up. There we go.
I was counting my squares.
Ah, I see. Okay. All right. And you do get an action.
All right. And Magic, you better strap in. I'm in the perfect position for a pit maneuver.
I got to see if there's rules for that. This could end very quickly. Dropping stuff. Okay.
Do Kraken and I need to roll writing?
Are
No, we are
either of you
passengers.
strapped in?
Okay.
Are either of you strapped in?
Oh, Magic is absolutely.
Oh no, Kraken is just like having his, like a dog, having his tongue hanging out and
Okay.
Enough for them.
Is that a hold on for dear life roll? or a please God, don't let this be the end of me roll.
I don't think Kraken has either one of those.
No, definitely.
He has luck
Or
of
a
the damned.
life flash my
I
or
was
a
gonna say he
light
has
flash
luck of the
before my
damned
eyes.
roll.
Yes, that too.
Okay. So it's
Because-
basically your driving versus his driving. You need to beat a 13
Okay.
and 13 plus whatever his driving roll is. You're gonna fucking floor this guy. That's the driver. Where's the driver? There's the driver. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Okay. All right, so those guys all take 6d6 damage.
You want me to roll that?
Yes, because I'm rolling that for Kraken. Oh, Kraken, you take 19 damage and the whiplash critical effect. Because
I think Kraken is have that.
yeah, that was he's had that before. The last time he
Then
was in a
I-
car actually.
31 minus 19.
12.
Okay, 12.
My brain completely forgot how to math.
31
Yeah.
minus 19 is 12.
Okay, and they
Okay.
take
Unless I'm wrong, please prove me wrong in the comments.
Let's say it's 12.
Yeah.
Does his armor help?
No, it doesn't.
Any of
You
that?
take
Okay.
that's the damage you take from being pushed around in the crash.
Okay.
Sheila takes 12 damage. I had a setting for her, but she has 70 SP because she's got a heavy chassis.
Yeah.
So she's at 51. That's going to cost money to repair. Nobody does that for free.
No kidding.
These guys. Okay, so your pit maneuver goes off really well. The crash doesn't seem to bother you guys too much, with the exception of poor Kraken, who got jostled around something fierce.
Yeah.
And it hits the guardrail here.
All right.
Make that a little bit more. There we go. Crash. And then I've got to do the
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking the black lace he was going to sell.
all right, so they take minus 23. Okay. All right, so the meat wagon driver, he is stunned for this round because you laid him out, essentially.
Wouldn't they both be critically wounded?
They've all got whiplash,
All right.
critical injury, which
I was only asking because if I took 23 damage,
What's
I
the
would be critically
whiplash
injured.
effect?
Sorry, what was that, Kraken?
What's the whiplash effect mechanically?
I am looking for that right now
Okay.
because I forgot. Whiplash.
I'm thinking about the movie with the percussion.
Whiplash increases the base death save penalty by 1, which doesn't affect this game for NPCs.
Okay.
Because once they dead, they dead. Unless narratively they're not. All right. So So yeah, Kraken, it is your turn.
So, what will Kraken do? He will take drugs. I think
all right.
because he's in a lot of pain right now, so he would pop the vial of black lace to get his mind straight.
I've got to remember what black lace does. Where's the drugs?
It's
Over at the magic. Should we be taking him on this run?
Probably not.
as far as I remember, it negates the pain from and the critical injury stuff for the scene, and it's some
Yeah, you ignore the effects
roll.
of the seriously wounded state. All right, so I need you to roll.
Resist torture drugs.
Yeah, resist poison or drugs, torture.
Yes.
Please for me. That's in
body, I think.
body. Yeah. 16. All right, so you take. You take 8 humanity damage.
Oh. So.
Where'd that go?
So I take my humanity down, or?
Yeah. Let me just bring up the character sheet.
I'm only
Okay.
asking out of curiosity. Is Kraken the only one that's taken humanity damage so far in this campaign?
Yes.
I tried with you so hard, but your resist torture and drugs is amazing, so it didn't work.
I know, right?
So
love it.
I have 22 humanity and now -8. One moment, I will.
Should be
You
You
14.
had
14.
22 humanity?
You lose humanity every time.
Oh,
you
I have 23.
Humanity,
Oh, I have 62.
Yeah.
I was looking at the wrong thing. Chimney.
you can restore humanity
by
through
therapy.
It's not like, but if you get 0, your
I have
character
45
is,
humanity.
yeah.
How do I
I have a maximum of 60 humanity
take?
around.
Let me bring your character sheet up here.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
because
looking at
cybered up.
I
empathy.
don't see like
I'll do it.
take down
So your humanity, where is that?
because it's mods therapy.
Yeah.
It's in statistics.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it. It's just there should be a
How to take down?
so
So minus.
so -8. Did that work? 14. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We'll do it like that. So you are 8 humanity down because of the black lace, but as it stands right now, you do not suffer from the effects of the seriously wounded, so you don't get that -2.
Yeah, and I cannot shoot because taking drugs is my turn.
Yeah.
This time, okay.
So yeah, that's your action.
Yep.
Magic and Shane, you see Kraken pull out this vial on out of his pocket, and he pops it and splashes it against his face, and you see this black
Wow.
lines kind of like burn across his face. And as that happens, he just
Suka batch.
it's like, yeah, like nothing hurts. Sukubiat, let's go. All right, the meat wagon gunner. Let me roll.
It's a maelstrom drug for a reason.
No.
Yeah.
Black lace is nothing to screw around with.
He was gonna sell that for such a long time, but there was no shopping time.
Okay, body. I'm gonna get him to roll endurance to see if he. Nope. Okay, so. All right, so I need to name which one's which here. That does not help.
His name is Lucas, and that one, his name is Olaf. And well, Lucas, you see, has 3 children at home and a wife that misses him dearly. And Olaf is single, but his life still has meaning.
Not when they
You
are
made me, you made me do it. It was
shoppers.
going to be Adam and Bert, but you made me write Olaf. It's your fault.
Olaf is
Are-
single, but he's jealous of Lucas because he's in love with Lucas's wife.
So he's seeing this as a great opportunity for him.
Okay, so Olaf is still stunned. Magic, it's your turn.
Honestly, Magic's like, I don't know what to do here. I have never been with she doesn't really work with nomads all that often. So the driving very fast and hitting into each other, she's just like, kind of looks to Shane. Do you have a plan?
Wearing your seatbelt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a plan. Grab the equalizer there, get out, and pretend to be the badass you're dressed up as.
All right then. If it's if the car stops and like she can get out, she will, and
Yeah.
marches over as an Eve outfit,
I
same
think,
confidence as before, and just kind of knock on the window.
I think I have to wait till my next turn to stop the vehicle. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm gonna say that the pit maneuver
Okay.
slowed you down to the point that you're basically stopped.
All right, then that's good.
Yeah. So yeah, so you step out of the car,
Mhm.
knock on the window.
This one.
Oh, you see a face in the window. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Like, still extreme bumper cars, yes. He just kind of looks at you.
Just very like, get out, you know?
He's gonna have to wait till his next turn.
Yeah.
But give me a persuasion roll. Or
13 minus 9.
versus his,
Definitely out of Magic's comfort zone.
yeah.
Kraken is sinning.
She's
Yeah.
struggling to hold the gun up straight.
Well, no,
The weight's not very used to her.
Magic is walking up to a car crash. I mean, that's a traumatic event just being there, let alone having to, you know, maintain
Especially for
facade.
her.
Yeah.
Car crashes are traumatic. Welcome to Night City.
Yeah, that's how
Sorry.
she died the first time.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, he's kind of giving you a look like he doesn't understand who he's looking at. It's like, why is... Okay, so with that, I want Exit and Red Death to roll me initiative, please. 14
Good old fashioned 14.
and a 10. Okay.
And oh, did I mess something up?
Add and exit. Add. That's a 14. That's a 10. As you guys literally drive past this fucking insanity, let me just move your token layer. So yeah, you literally watched the crash. And you saw Sheila push this ambulance off the road. And when that happens, you see like Kraken's like popped out of the hood of not the hood, but the roof of Shane's truck. And when the pit maneuver happens, it's like that wacky inflatable arm man. Just
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Hi, I'm Al Harrington from Al Harrington's Wacky Waving Inflatable Arm Flailing Tube Warehouse and Emporium. Yeah, I remember that ad.
But yeah, you see him just get rattled.
And then he takes drugs and starts
And then
singing
he,
in
yeah, then he
Russian.
just smashes something against his face.
Yeah.
All right, I just need to... yeah. Here. You're over here. And you need to roll initiative. Because this is the start of the new round. Go twice. Or did it go twice?
Also, no initiative.
No, it's just this is the
Oh, okay.
second group. 14.
It's the backup.
Yeah. Why is that? Hey, look at the bottom. Do you guys see 2 road gangers or just 1?
Yes, 2.
Okay.
14 and 8.
All right, thank you.
Do you mean in the turn order or in the
In the
chat?
turn order.
Hold on. I see him in the chat.
Wagon driver,
I see only one.
road ganger,
yeah,
and meat
You're
wagon
using
gunner.
the same token, so it overrode the first one.
Yeah. Whoops, that's not the right layer. I moved them to the map. Token. There we go.
Please tell me neither of them are Todd.
No. These guys don't work for the Rotten Johnnies. They're they work for REO.
Speedwagon?
So yeah, these guys basically as Red Death and Exit get out of the vehicle, if they get out of the vehicle, does Exit leave the car?
Yeah, she said she
Yeah.
will leave.
Okay.
And Kraken would leave also.
I don't remember saying anything, but
Oh, sorry.
she
I
would
thought
probably
Magica. Sorry.
she would leave the car.
So yeah, you would
Yeah, Red's out of the car too. He saw violence.
yeah, you see two
It's
two
just like
guys on
fuck, I'm missing the action.
you see 2 guys on motorbikes drive past you and then like slow down and like kind of give the sort of hey, what the fuck?
Are they looking at us or looking at the meat wagon?
They're looking at the meat wagon and Sheila, like that whole ensemble. They don't seem to have noticed you. But it is currently Shane's turn. We are at the top of turn.
I wish I could draw a really quick smile on the Red Death drawing that I have up there. Just, they haven't seen me. Ah, yes, excellent.
Wah.
All right. Well, what we're going to do, since we've come more or less to a stop, is pull forward just a little bit, slam it into reverse. I know you're here somewhere.
Is Kraken still sticking out of the roof when that happens?
Pick up to that vehicle.
Okay, so you got the toe.
I can't move you, Kraken. Yeah, we're gonna. It's easier to tow the vehicle than to strip it. And as soon as I'm in position, I hop out of the truck and start moving towards the driver.
Okay. All right, the meat wagon driver. I think he's gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna make it another endurance check to see how he. 10.
Failure?
Yeah, no, this guy, he's got a face full of airbag. And he's still trying to extricate himself from that mess.
Now, is this one Lucas or is this one Olaf?
Sorry,
Olaf.
I used the gunner.
Olaf was
I used
the driver.
I've got too many meat wagon people. Hold on.
Sorry.
Try this again. I think it's actually a worse roll. Oh, 14. Yeah, he kind of comes to. He doesn't see magic. His magic's on the opposite side of the car. But he does see Shane. And he He opens the door, shouts, "Stay away from my vehicle," and takes a shot. And whiffs.
Oh, sorry. A 1 is.
He
Oh,
he rolled a
gods.
1, and he would have rolled okay on the damage, but yeah, no. He pulls the trigger and there's a click as this, hand cannon gets pointed in Shane's face and nothing happens.
Oh, and it's a poor, very heavy pistol. That's not going to work again until he fixes it.
Yep, he has to spend an action to try and clear it. It's an RT-7 Borya, which under normal circumstances would have turned your face into a crater. But they're Russian guns, and they're not very well made Russian guns.
Yeah.
So his
This is why
action,
Red Death buys all his weapons from Canada. Look, they don't use guns often, but when they do, they work well.
the CS-19 Tabernacle.
Junkers were originally used to describe Canadian
And
soldiers.
Kraken buys from America.
Yeah.
Dirty Americans.
Like
Hope
any
you
good
like buying
Russian,
from
buys
China.
American.
Yeah.
All right, Kraken, you are up.
Kraken would yell to Shane, "Do I kill him or not?"
Just get him out of the vehicle.
Okay, so he would try to jump and tackle the guy.
Oh, you're gonna try and jump charge the
Yeah,
driver?
the guy with the broken gun.
Okay. So that is a grapple roll.
Okay.
So I've got a rule for that.
Buddy?
Give me your dex brawling or dex plus
Uh,
brawling. So your brawling skill isn't fighting.
Okay.
And then he's got to do his level best.
Okay. My dex is 6.
He's got that adrenaline rush going.
You rolled a 4, he rolled a 24. You
Oh.
try to grab him, and basically what results is essentially a slap fight. You try to grab his clothes, he slaps your hand away. You try to grab a different part, he slaps that. All the while he's swearing at you, "Get the fuck off me, fuck off, just fuck, no." So that is
Yeah, and I'm too focused on seeing the USSR him at him.
just screaming, just yelling at Russian the national
Yeah.
anthem. All right, so it is now Red Death's turn.
Okay, so these people look to be about 26 meters away from me.
Oh wait, hold on. They didn't. What is your 14? He'll go. I'm putting the people where they're supposed to be.
So should I take damage from that attack?
No, it just means he avoided your grab.
Okay.
Yeah. So we will say, for purposes of making this easy on myself, only one of them is on a bike. And that's the one that actually rolled better. He got off his bike, the other one didn't. So one of them is road ganger on bike because he's still on his bike.
Cool. I'm trying to remember. I think I have to shoot really well with. No, what's the rifle distance again?
Rifle distance is, I believe, 25 is the
They're 26 feet away from me.
Oh wait, hold on, I forgot to change the on ramp.
Sorry, I did the measure.
Yeah, you did, but oh no, it said it was correct. 26
26 meters. Yeah.
All right.
So the one on his bike.
Okay. You can choose to shoot the bike or the ganger. If you're shooting a weak point, it is a named shot.
Yeah, I know. Um, it it seems in my best interest to shoot the ganger. Like, yeah, shooting the bike is fine, and that means they can't go anywhere, but they want to steal Sheila and the meat wagon. Theoretically.
Yeah, you're not really sure why they're there. They're obviously there to do something.
Yeah.
Vultures.
Um,
And for an occasion.
you know, Red will it cost an action to go, what are you doing here?
It will cost an action if you want to roll something for it.
No, I just want to I just want to ask, hey, what are you guys doing here? Alerting them to his presence, but yeah, it's gonna.
The response you get is sort of a look between the two, and the one that's still on, or the one that's gotten off his bike, points an SMG at you.
Cool. The one that's gotten off his bike is dead now. Sorry, that's not likely, but still, we're gonna see if that works. I'm gonna take out my sniper rifle and I'm gonna take a shot of 18, which is not enough.
26 to 50.
It's 20. I needed a 20.
Yeah, I see that. Because it's a sniper rifle, not the assault rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I asked. I should have. It's best of 51.
Yeah. So yeah.
Can I slightly change what I'm doing then? Because I
Okay,
think
yeah,
they're
sure.
just because the slight. I'm gonna get the maximum distance I can, which is about 7 squares.
Your move distance.
Yep.
What are you doing? Hey, who? Ah!
Hey, what are you guys doing? Oh, that's what you guys are doing. All right. And
Being
then
violent?
I'm just pulling up,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna take off a couple shots with my heavy pistol.
Okay. ROF2 on that, right?
Yeah, that's why I fired twice.
Yeah.
And that's a 19 and a 20 for distance of this range. The first one is gonna miss. The second one's gonna hit though,
Okay.
and it's both of the guy that started pointing his SMG at me.
Okay. Let's that back. So.
And while Red Death is insane, and definitely coming closer, he's got a grip on his sword as well. Still, it's not out of its sheath yet. He's just waiting to get close enough.
Double check what they're wearing. I think it's just leathers. Yes. So he takes 6. All right. It is his turn.
And if he's firing at me, do I roll an evade?
Yes, I've actually found out you actually choose whether or not you want to evade before I roll.
Oh, great. I'm always going to evade.
Okay.
Let's be honest. That's just the thing to do.
All right, so he's going to move a little bit forward.
Oh, 14.
And Road Ganger with a smig. Rolled a 20.
For 4 damage?
And then
I don't take any of that.
I have to, there's a couple other things on that too. So you are how far? 10 meters? 17. I beat it by 3.
Yep.
With a maximum, because it's a smig. Auto fire 3. Okay, so 4 times 3. You take 1 damage.
And I drop 1 off my armor jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he basically lights you up with an Uzi. And one bullet manages to hit the aramid part of your armor jack, So it doesn't, it hurts. Like somebody just punched you in the armpit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that one bullet that has hit me successfully, just like pull it out and flick it away in a very much, you punk ass,
You
you ain't got nothing on
son
me.
of- Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Exit
Pretty
your
much, yeah.
I will put your character on the screen. Yeah. Should use it. Yes. All right. So there you are. What are you choosing to do?
I was going to try to get to everyone else, but they're having a gunfight.
No, you can still go to everyone else. Right? If you look in the direction of, do I need help? It just waves.
Hmm.
And the only gun that's gone off on our side clicked.
Yeah. So you guys hear a and a bing ding 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 ding.
And
Ow.
then, whoa.
Um,
Do I only hit to beat their 20? Oh god, I could have done that if I didn't roll a 1. Sorry.
so I think my movement can get me there.
Okay. Yeah, because it's your move stat in squares.
Hmm.
So now you have your action. You can clearly see the driver and the gunner the gunner that's beside him is a little bit harder because the door's not open.
It will be shortly.
There isn't a lot I can do from over here.
Not really. You can use your action to move, but then that uses up your action, like dashing.
Give an encouraging thumbs up.
Or
Or
maybe
you
it's
can-
scaring them in.
Yeah, I'll move more.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm very disappointed that flying dropkick requires martial arts.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
you could just do a
gonna-
piss poor imitation of it.
Move there.
Mhm.
And kind of, if one of the road gangers starts coming up on Sheila, I'll be there. And I'm also there if anyone is in need of assistance.
That's fair. Okay, it is now Olaf's turn. He is going to open the door and launch a boot at Magic. So
Evade! Evade!
I
yeah,
can't.
need your evasion. No, I need your evasion. He's trying to punch you.
Where is that?
It's in
It's in fighting.
fighting. Yes.
Oh wait, that's the one thing I do have. 15.
15.
Not
It's
good enough.
not enough. So you take, what is his strength? Probably a 2d6.
He literally just rolled better than you. Like you had the exact same modifiers. Like, I mean, in total, but still.
So you take 4 damage, and you do not ablate because it's a brawling attack. Oh, he actually makes 2 of those.
So he kicks you on top of that.
Tries to punch you again.
Do I roll evasion again?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
So the boot
You get
hits
out
you in
of
the
the way.
stomach, and the resulting flail punch misses. As he's very clearly trying to get this crazy person who's trying to carjack him away from him. It is now. Wait, which one was Road Ganger on bike?
That one. Roganger off bike is the other one who moved closer to.
Yeah, I actually have them mixed up. That's okay. All right. They have a movement of like 20. So 1, 2.
Are they going for me or?
Oh. Never mind.
So this road ganger, he comes around this way, and then as he does, he uses suppressive fire. Wherever that is. There we are.
If he's shooting my direction, I will evade.
Same on my end.
So I need Shane, Kraken, and Magic
Okay.
to roll concentration, which I believe is in body.
Concentration.
Let me double check.
Awareness.
Awareness, thank you.
18 for magic.
Awareness.
Yeah, awareness, concentration.
Oh, okay. Awareness.
And then versus the road ganger. is on-
I got 13.
He got 12. So yeah, no, he's firing for effect.
Okay.
Trying to get you guys to scatter, but you duck, you move out of the way, whatever you can. And none of the bullets hit, and you're not compelled to move.
Exit's just there as gunshots are going past.
Yeah,
Like-
It's like
I actually forgot exit was there. I was going to get you to roll, but yeah, no, I'm thinking he coned at the ambulance to try and get them to. That means the driver needs to roll.
Nobody's threatened by him.
Nobody.
yeah.
Yeah, you're starting to wonder if that guy's actually got blanks or not. All right, Magic, it is your turn. This guy just tried to punch you in the face. And he kicked you in the stomach.
Um,
And he said your reporting skills are subpar. Get mad.
ah,
You have non-lethal forms of combat.
I know she does, and I think she's going to use the microwaver. Because she hasn't used it yet.
Yeah.
So she's gonna try
Remind
it.
me what that. Actually, I can look it up.
I think it only works on
Does some
cyber
shit.
stuff.
Yeah, it'll only work with cyberware.
Okay, so I need to check to see if these guys are wearing any cyber junk. Meat wagon gunner.
Don't forget I gave you the equalizer too.
I unfortunately don't have that on my character sheet.
Really, all you need to do is roll handgun.
Yeah.
Medium pistol.
Yeah.
Heavy.
medium pistol.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's heavy.
it's still roll basic firearms, whatever the
Oh, are you talking about the equalizer or the microwaver?
microwave.
Microwaver is very heavy, and it was a gift from
Moose.
Moose.
Yeah, the stun gun is a heavy pistol.
Yeah, the microwaver is still that uses the same attack. And
Okay.
So should I just roll the microwaver?
Whichever one you want to use. This guy, he doesn't have it doesn't look like he has a ton of cybernetics on him,
Okay.
but his hands are definitely not normal. Or you can choose to just, tase him.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Taste him, bro.
Gonna try the microwaver.
Okay.
14 at 0 to 6, and I'm right in his face.
That definitely hits. His hands start to do really weird things. Like, you know how in
Macarena.
they're bending the way they're not supposed to. And
Okay.
you see like little knives kind of like pop in and out, like somebody's playing like a pipe organ or something.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he's just, and that disables his hands. Okay, so wait. Okay, no, so that's this gunner. Yeah, I think. Yes. I should name these guys before I start. That's okay. So
So
it is
maybe one
Adam-
is Lou and the other is Reed.
Yeah, right. Okay, so this guy, he is going to the door beside you, Shane, pulls open and you see a armored guy with, he looks like a off-brand trauma team. Like the colors are all off, the painting's wrong. It's very clear that these guys are the rip-off artists. Right?
Yeah.
He tries to shoot you with his pistol.
Oh.
And that hits. So 11 minus your armor.
4.
Okay, so you take 7 damage and ablate 1 off your SP, so your armor is now 3.
Okay.
And that's the only shot he gets because it's a very heavy pistol. The look on his face is kind of, actually, you can't tell. He's wearing a helmet.
What does the body language say?
I'm gonna kill you. Speaking of I'm gonna kill you, it is now Shane's turn.
Yeah, Shane doesn't kill people per se. That's Lance's job. But I'm a bit pissed that he point blank shot me like that. And he's in the car, and that guy. Kraken, are you on the other side of the gore point there, or are you next to him?
I think I would be somewhere here.
Okay, I just
So
wanted to
Because
make,
he tried to grab this guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't facing both up against both these guys alone. Hey, Machine Gun Kelly over there. I need this guy.
Machine Gun Kitty.
So we whip out the bat, and I punt him in the face with it.
All right, give me a melee weapons roll.
Hold on, I got it here.
Yeah, I think it's just attack with the bat.
Yeah, I've got the bat on my sheet. I just got to get to it.
No worries.
There it is.
17, the dipstick. He is going to try and avoid that. He is, yeah, he's got a -2 anyways.
Yeah.
We're gonna say that actually hit. I know he rolled a 26, but he's seat belted in. Honestly, I'm thinking about it, that shouldn't have. But with the damage you did only do 4 damage.
All right.
It bounces off his armor jack.
Well, fortunately, rate of
Yes,
fire
sir.
2.
Second attack.
Yep. And I'm not happy about that hand sticking out with a gun, so that's where the second attack is aimed.
Okay.
Well, let's hear it for consistency.
Try to evade. Actually, no.
I love the
Right,
name Dipstick for the bat.
Okay, yes. So then,
Well, he took it off a dipstick, so that's what he named it.
Yeah.
all right. So he takes.
Mhm.
So you divide in half. So that's 5. No, looking at it wrong. He is wearing armor jack, which is 11. So it ablates 6. So he takes 3 damage. And then he's down 1 in SP. So you hit him in the stomach or hit him in the chest, it bounces off, and you're like, I'm just gonna hit him again. And that one slides between the plates. All right, the meat wagon driver, he's going to attack Kraken.
Wait, sorry, one quick thing. I always forget I have this. I didn't actually take any damage last round. I have
right,
2 to remove. I can remove 2 damage from every attack that hits me.
Oh yeah, that's right. The damage ablation.
Yes. Oh my God. I always forget about that, and I end up bloody, and I don't.
His super the best roll ability in the game for combat, and he forgets to think about it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna worry about that.
So the driver had problems with his gun. So does he
Yeah.
fix his gun, or
He's
does
he pulls out a nightstick, like kind of from like a little spot beside him, charges it, and he swings once at you because
Okay.
so you are
20, and so I probably won't evade
you roll
that. So.
yeah, you roll to evade because this is a melee attack.
Yep, in body fit.
So you actually need to beat a 16 because
it,
he's hurt
it was
and
in
he's
body
because
or
it should be
fighting?
combat evasion.
Okay.
18. So yeah, he awkwardly swings at you and you just kind of move out of the way. It's like, really, bud?
He's on drugs. It's a
Yeah.
Matrix move.
Exactly. Yeah. In Kraken, he goes full Matrix. Yeah, so it is now your turn.
And Kraken would go, oh, I have one of those as well. And he pulls out his nightstick, which is a little bigger.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah, yours
tries
is
And they
bigger.
say size doesn't matter.
All right. So you're gonna hit him with it?
Yep.
All right, give me
1 moment.
Granted, if someone comes at me with a pocket knife and I pull out a greatsword, I'm pretty sure the guy with the pocket knife's gonna shit himself. Sorry.
1 moment, where was the weapons?
should be an attack button.
Yeah.
There we go.
And I think it's 2 times for me because it's
Yeah, you get 2 attacks.
medium mini weapons.
So he rolls, and that's a 19. Okay, so
16 and 18
all
plus
right, so
1
he is minus
because it's a
4.
critic, I think.
Use evasion rolls. Second one doesn't matter. You knock him unconscious.
Night.
You basically just, in your head, you didn't pull out a charged nightstick. You pulled out a fairy wand, and you just kind of like, boop.
I'm a mage.
And you just
I know
slumps
you haven't named your stun baton yet. Can we go for the forget me stick?
the forget me stick.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that's a Megamind ripoff, but
Yeah,
it's such a good movie.
Yeah, he convulses with the electricity, and then his head hits the steering wheel, causing the horn to go off. So he is unconscious. Where's the lightning bolt? There's the lightning bolt. And Red Death, it is now your turn.
Yeah, this guy made the dumb decision to come closer to me, so I'm just running right up to him.
Oh, you're approaching me?
Oh, yes. Why? Oh, for the very simple reason of Erendite. I'm just gonna swing twice.
I cast sword.
24 and sorry, 24 is the first one. And then unfortunately 8 is the next hit.
Yeah. Heavy
So I'm
melee
guessing the second one doesn't hit.
Yeah, heavy melee weapons are rate of fire too. They are. Ooh,
They are. Yeah.
ouch.
For
That makes sense.
it's very heavy, like the
Very
chain
heavy.
rip.
Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna try and dodge.
But this
both
is just a
swords.
heavy melee, not a very heavy, which is
Yeah.
weird.
It's not a great sword. It's just pretty good.
It's an okay sword.
God's above. He literally just one. Damn it.
Yeah, he just. All right, so he takes. So that's 15. He takes 13 damage. And a bladed to 3. He is looking not so hot.
Yeah, Red has thrown his head back and is laughing maniacally.
And it's now
To a
his
point that someone who doesn't know him would normally be very concerned at this point. Even the people that do know him tend to be fairly concerned. Not very concerned, just fairly.
Okay, so you know about that joke about about him pulling out a knife? He's gonna attack twice with his light melee weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna evade both of them.
He is
I don't need to.
wait, no, that didn't work out right. That's not correct. Hold on. Light
Good,
melee-
because 5 and 2, I don't need to roll.
No, he
for
didn't
those.
roll 5 and 2. It screwed up. It decided not to give it the attack.
Yeah, it didn't give
That's-
him his dexterity or his fighting.
I know.
Let's try that again. 12 and 16.
12 and 16. Okay.
So give me your evasion, please.
Yeah. 22 and 18.
Yeah, no, this he, it's not even a good knife. Like
I know it's an
He pulls
evasion.
out-
Can I just like grab his hand and go, this is pathetic? Like,
But
dude,
can be
it's an
nice.
inch. What are you hoping to accomplish with this?
yeah, the second roll, the second is like, what is this? A Swiss Army knife?
You're attacking with the corkscrew.
Yeah. Exit is now your turn.
So
That's-
now Red Death is not only mocking, he's also now giving combat pointers on how bad this guy is doing.
It's about the girth.
So
Sure, with a knife like that. No.
this
Sorry.
guy is close enough.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot that sorry fucker twice.
You're shooting his tires?
No, I'm shooting the dude
Okay.
This sorry fucker twice.
Oh, okay.
Shoot
That's
the
what I heard.
sorry
That
fucker.
is-
because he's 10 meters away from her.
Yeah, 10 meters. All right. He does not get to dodge. All right, so that's 15 and a 20. All right, cool. All right. 11 minus 4 is 7. 12 minus 3 is 8.
15 in total. Sorry, I just
And I'm going to make him do a driving roll to see if he keeps control, because you just plugged him for almost half his health. Ooh. Yeah. You see him. You basically you got him 2 times in the back and he just eats shit. You see him
I
kind of slump, fall off his bike, and the bike hits.
I thought he was facing the rest of the.
He sprayed like you can't see my hand, it disappeared. It's a drive-by.
Ah,
Yeah. So he keeps going this way, and then you see the the bike veers off to one side, and
Have a good night.
he hits the meridian and just flies off the overpass. Wherever he hits, whether it be building, street, or some guy's car, it's going to be messy.
She does actually yell, "Have a good night."
Right. It is Olaf's turn. Yeah, he can't really do anything with those hands of his. It technically just disables the Wolvers, but they're in cyber limbs that have been rendered inoperable act as their meat counterparts do when they've been dismembered, but they still hang loosely. Yeah. Basically, he went from "I'm gonna punch you" to "I'm gonna punch you."
Everyone fears the T-Rex.
Yeah, he's gonna try and launch another boot at you, but that's about all he can do.
And he
You've
hits.
literally disarmed him or
I miss. And a 12.
catches you in the stomach again. Same spot for 8. No, wait, for 4 because it's brawling.
Okay. Does he get 2 of those?
No, he just gets the one.
Okay.
I'm just.
So-
I know you said
Well, I
stomach,
think-
but I'm just imagining a shin kick. Like I can't do much with these hands. Quick,
Yeah,
just schoolyard fight.
yeah, pretty much. He's still strapped in. That's the funniest part.
Oh, he can't unstrap himself either.
Exactly. Magic. This guy's kind of embarrassing.
What is the it's a handgun for?
It's a stunner.
The
The
stun
stun
gun?
Stabilizer?
Yeah, it's a heavy pistol. It does 3d6.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I use a heavy weapons, it would work then, right?
You'd be using handgun.
Handgun.
It's-
Okay.
Yeah, heavy
'Cause
weapons.
It's a taser, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, heavy pistol stun gun.
Yeah.
Heavy weapons are like RPGs or miniguns. Some other
Nope.
ridiculous shit.
7.
You know what? What is it supposed to be at this range? 13. You know what? I'm gonna take it because he's strapped in. He's already seriously injured. Roll me the 3d6.
I am 1 away from seriously injured. Seriously wounded. 7.
Okay, so he needs to beat. Where is he? It's -4. He's -2 on the endurance. 9. Okay. And how many hit points does he have left? He has 10. -7. All right. It's not enough to take him out.
Okay.
Like he's shocked and he's continually shocking, but he rolled over his current hit points. That's how I'm house ruling it.
Mm.
So he's okay.
And magic is just going to take a step back. I know that means I am right on the railing, but
You're essentially on the sidewalk there.
Magic.
All right.
Now the rate of fire on that's 2. Ooh, hold on, wrong one.
oh, I get another one?
That's 2. Yeah, its rate of fire is 2.
Oh, that's right. It's a heavy, not a super heavy. Or very
Okay, so
heavy.
go again with 11.
Yeah, roll a 3d6. It's
16.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good. That's a
He
nice looking
is
number.
Also taking a ticket to Comaville. So it's just the one guy left, the one that's in front of Shane. He is going to unbuckle. And
They're learning.
they're learning. This one has a chance. He has a move of 6. I want Shane and Red Kraken to give me brawling rolls.
Brownie?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see how if this guy pushes through.
Let's see,
Or if
buddy.
you just
That's in
red roll.
fighting.
Wait.
Fighting brawling.
Uh,
6. All right, what's his? 11. No, he tries to make his way out, and Shane tackles him to the ground. He is now prone, and it is Shane's turn.
Down, down, down. He's dealing with that. So I tackled him to the ground. He's prone.
Yep.
Grab him by the back of his armor, pick him up, and face smash him.
Okay. Give me a brawling roll. Or whatever your damage is for brawling. I think with your body, I'm pretty sure it's 2d6.
Just roll the brawling so it comes up. Or it didn't. I thought it did. Okay.
No.
What's your body?
Body is 6.
Okay. Yeah, 2d6.
7.
7. Okay. Is
1 and a 6.
yeah. 7.
The exact average roll of 2d6.
Yeah.
Oh,
But at the same time, the exact opposites.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duality of man.
Driver is out. Kraken, you're up.
I have movement. I have movement.
Yes, you have movement.
Yes. So smash his face in, look to Kraken, finish this guy off if he moves, and move over to Sheila to start opening up the truck.
Okay. Kraken would just use his nightstick.
Okay.
To,
Roll 2 bonk.
yep. And bonking stick is somewhere here. 1 and 2.
He's out. Just
Okay. And my gun is now named the Ghost of Communism.
Ghost of Communism. Nice.
Oh, you did name it the Forget Me Stick.
Yes,
Thank you.
especially for you.
Thank you so much. I feel so honored right now.
That's awesome. Red Death, it is now your turn.
What do I need to roll to butcher this guy?
Give me your brawling or your melee weapons. We're just gonna
17 and 17.
17 and 17. I have a feeling that this isn't gonna matter. Man, you roll garbage on both of those.
Yeah,
1, 6,
those are.
1.
I got 2 1s and a 6, and then
And then 2
2
1s and
2s
2.
and a 1. Oh.
Okay, so he's gonna try and evade. I don't remember what button it says. Nope,
14.
because it's actually a 12. And definitely nope.
All
right, how do you want to do this?
One.
I haven't given one of these out in a while. How do you want to do this?
This is a question. How many strikes does it actually take to kill him?
How many hit points do you have? The first one would have killed him.
Cool. Red, just for the dramatic flair
Actually,
of it.
hold on. No, the second strike would have killed him.
Okay. Red hits him in the. Red's gonna hit him in the back of the legs. Just so that he falls to his knees. The second he's fallen to his knees, and of course clutching his knees, going, "Ow, my knees!" Because that's what everyone does when they fall to their knees. There's just the quick. There's the quick, just walking past him. Red's arm moves in a slow, fluid motion that leaves surprisingly no blood on the blade. He puts it away, continues walking forward towards everyone else, and the head just kind of tumbles off. Hits the ground a couple times, giving a nice, very satisfying bounce, like a newborn, and then a second bounce. and then no more bounces.
Like a newborn. Okay.
Where's your head at? I love it.
Look, you get at least 3 free drops. No, you don't.
Yeah. Okay. So
If anyone is to be proof of that, you definitely don't get 3 drops. That was my parents' mistake. Anyways, no, I wasn't dropped on my head as a baby. I did give myself likely a couple concussions. I once slammed my head into a Fisher Price bus, and then my mom told everyone that I got a black eye because I was hit by a bus. Anyways, enough about that.
So with the do you take the statically inclined guys out of the
Out.
van or out of the ambulance before you?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
haul them out to the side of the road.
Oh, I am taking the Swiss Army knife.
Is there time for sticky fingers?
Sticky fingers? Yeah.
Are we out of
From-
combat?
We are out of combat.
I'm going to participate in Sticky Fingers, and also help Shane if I can. Also,
Because,
shotgun.
Hey,
Red
best
is
shot
kind
here.
of-
I
I'm the
don't
best
drive
shot.
bitch if I'm not driving.
Then
If I'm not driving, I'm not in bitch.
sit in the middle in the front then.
You have the other vehicle to drive.
You're right.
Point taken.
All right. So
Red Death have shotgun. Have fun.
So-
She's still gonna sticky finger.
you guys get 2 heavy SMGs.
So 1 SMG for each.
Yeah. You get 3 low quality heavy pistols. You find a medium SMG from the road ganger. Plus Red took his knife.
Oh, it's being gifted immediately to Kraken. Hey, Kraken, happy birthday. Here, take this terrible
Oh,
little knife.
thank you. It will go on scrap.
The meat
I
wagon
mean,
driver
look,
has-
if you look at it, it has little screwdrivers in it, and you can use it for other things, because the knife on this is shit, so don't use the knife. Everything else is good.
I have better screwdrivers. He shows him a
Yeah, it's,
screwdriver with the head.
the knife is white with red crosses instead of red with white crosses.
Nice.
Yes, Kraken, you are still on black lace. As you come off of it, you are
Everything's
addicted to it, and so you suffer from -2 on your reflexes.
With 16, I'm addicted. Amazing.
Yeah, you needed a 17 to beat it, and you only got a 16. Yeah.
He
From the
needs to go
driver,
to therapy now.
yeah, from the driver, you also get a charged nightstick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Team Taser bat.
Oh. Nah, no, Red's just gonna leave the body there. He's not gonna bring it over for Team Sticky Fingers.
Poison.
Yes.
The ganger who went over the overpass, did his bike go with him?
Red's taking the bike that was definitely
Evens or
gonna bring
odds?
the bike over.
Evens.
It did not go over.
It's getting put into the back of the ambulance.
Yeah, Red's also handing you the other perfectly, likely in slightly better condition motorcycle. Because it didn't crash.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. These guys had lights flashing. Did they have a patient?
No.
Good. All right.
That was something that Marcus told you. The ones that have lights flashing are empty. That's how you know that they're empty, is because they're wasting all their time to get to the accident scene and they take their time getting back. We call
So-
that the Princess Diana.
Ooh.
Sorry, that's not me getting pissed off at the paparazzi. Okay. Anywho, as you guys collect the things, you put in the chain on the ambulance,
After
now
all
are
of
in
the
possession of.
hooking up is done, Exit's
Yeah,
probably
it's
gonna
just
get
one
in
of
the
those things
car
that-
and speed off.
Yeah,
Wait, how nice is the motorcycle?
it's okay. I mean, it's a road bike. It's a sport
If I
bike.
were to take a few minutes to give it a wash, would it be nicer?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm keeping it.
Yeah,
Just so I can do that horseman sword swing just on, on a motorcycle thing one day. Will I ever get to do it? Probably not, but still. Also, how I joust.
Yeah.
Kraken is taking his agent and making an appointment for therapy and transferring the 500 credits he needs to pay for that. Not for drug problems, but for humanity loss.
Yeah. You get an automated message informing you when your date's gonna be.
Yeah.
As you guys drive out of Night City, you know, you're kind of riding high on the victory. This seemed easy. And the second you think this seemed easy, you see sirens, or you see lights behind you. The captain's back. That's where I'm going to hang the curtain. Oh.
I'm just gonna say magic does not look well. She's right above seriously injured.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
Red
and
looks
I-
better than he did when he started.
Did Magic
And-
stay with Shane? Did anyone come with me?
Actually, that's a good question. Because there's the two vehicles.
There are three.
Is Red on his bike?
Oh, unless no one's riding with Exit, Red will be riding the motorcycle.
And I think Kraken is seriously injured because he's 12 out of 40, so that's
Yeah.
why he took Black Lace.
So you guys are hurting.
I left another fight without getting hurt at all.
Making up
Same.
you are
Whoop,
making
whoop.
up for getting shot in the stomach. That one
Without
time.
getting shot in the stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and we left those alive. Those quick backstories really help with not killing them.
Yeah, the immersion with the two random guards, both of whom you just left at the
Yeah.
side of the road. So yeah, as you guys leave Night City, Shane, you see a very familiar pair of lights in your rear view mirror.
Looking at Magic. Buckle up. And I slam the hammer down.
And Kraken does buckle up as well. He learned his
Yeah,
lesson.
buckle up. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, shit.
Red is riding with Magic. Red is riding with Exit then.
Okay, so Exit and Red Death in one car, Magic here. Sorry, not here. Magic, Kraken, and Shane in the other. I will try to remember that for next week. See what
It is a
happens.
terrible
Exit
teal
just
affair.
speeds off.
Yeah, and
Um,
in the meantime, here is waving tables with 8-ball.
no, here is having a sit down with some goblins.
Oh,
And that's all I'm going to say for that. So yeah.
Are goblins another word for STD from Two Ball?
no, for
goblins-
kiddos.
Goblins were actually one of the hints that I left in the Discord channel that
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
end up being
confused.
used because I forgot here was not going to be here. So yeah, thank you Magic, thank you Kraken, thank you Red Death, thank you Shane, thank you Exit, and thank you Kevin for producing. We love and appreciate it so very much. Thank you guys for saw back Kyle in chat. You know, your comments are always appreciated.
Very funny.
It's,
Yes.
if you watch it on the Twitch VOD or if you're watching it on YouTube, please press like and leave a comment. We really do appreciate it. Hit the notification button so you know when we put out videos. We are running games pretty much every night of the week now. And actually, yeah, we are. Every freaking night of the week, as soon as Grave New World starts up, which will be in March. So, if you've got a couple hours and you want to watch some people do some crazy stuff, hit up the channel if it's anywhere between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern, or 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and 2 hours later than that, we'll still be on. That sounded way smoother in my head. So
it was
I'm going to
good.
shut up.
If you're looking
Yeah.
for the especially violent and deranged ones, look for the ones Scards are in.
Yeah.
And Fatal Familiar will not be starting next week, but most likely the following week. So 2 weeks.
So in the near future, and as always, please be nice to each other. Have a good night.
You
Thank
can't
you.
see, but
night.
I'm waving.
Bye bye.